What is up, my fiery amigos? Welcome back to Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. It's your boy G, Inferno Boy here. In the last episode, we did the grueling task of going down to floor 50 of the Pit of 100 Trials to require this strange sack right here. This will allow us to hold up to 20 items, I believe. I can't remember if it's 20 or 25, but that's how many items we can hold now. But the reason I did that is because in this chapter, or at least after chapter 4, you have the ability to cook up to 2 ingredients per recipe, but we can't do that without tackling the troubles in the trouble center. There are only 2 in this chapter, which is nice. One of them is very long, and that's going to be the majority of this video. And then the other one is going to be the one where we have to get the cookbook that we found in the creepy steeple and give it to someone. And spoiler alert, it's Zesty, because she's our chef that will give us the ingredients, or give us the recipes for that matter. So we do need to tackle both today. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the trouble center here. And before we actually enter the trouble center, though, I do want to talk to Luigi since we haven't talked to him yet. All right, Luigi, what do you got for us today? I went to Circuit Break Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills, chills, and spills. It was pretty exciting, bro. Want to hear what happens? A long story. And as per usual, there will be just reading, and I will not talk through this entire sequence. No, Luigi, I do not. Although that story is probably the funniest of all. Let's see what our wrench guy has to say about this. Yeah, I'm Torque, and don't think for a second this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. Oh, God. And what happens? He's in it for a second and completely totals it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repairs. Oh, God, no. Stupid Luigi. Anyway, I will meet you guys at the Trouble Center. Alrighty, in the Trouble Center we go, and like I said, we only have 2 requests. We have Elusive Badge with a no name, and Seeking Legendary Book. We're going to start with the hardest one of the 2. After Elusive Badge, must explain in person. Meet me on the roof of Zesty's house at Rogueport Square. This poster is anonymous and may be dangerous. Want to take on this trouble? Absolutely I do. Do it and do it right. Now, this is the longest out of the 2, simply because of where you have to go. I'll skip to you guys as soon as we find our elusive rider. Alright, here we are at the roof of Zesty's house, and our elusive rider was Miss Meows. Hi, Miss Meows. I'm the one with the trouble. I'm a pretty lucky girl to have a strapping young fellow like you help me out. Let's get right to it, okay? I've done all I can find is one elusive badge that I failed every turn. The badge is hidden in Hooktail's lair. Great. So she went there after we defeated Hooktail, but she couldn't find anything. Rumors are you must use the wind. I have no idea what that means, though. Anyway, look for me, okay, sweetie? In short, we have to climb to where we defeated Hooktail in Hooktail's castle, and then use Flurry's powers to find this badge. Good gravy. I hate this show with all of my freaking might, dude. To not bore you guys with this entire climb for a second time, I'm just gonna cut right till we get to Hooktail's castle. But before I do that, I want to talk to Dazzle. In the last episode or the episode prior, I had mentioned that we didn't really talk to Dazzle since Chapter 3, so we're gonna go ahead and talk to him now. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Power Plus Partner. No, what did I grab here? Flower Finder. Oh, Power Plus Partner, I didn't even have enough star point pieces for it. Never mind. Flower Finder, and then Peekaboo is the only one I have enough star pieces for. As I mentioned earlier in the Chapter 4 boss, the Peekaboo lets you see your opponent's health bar without having to use Goombella Tattle, but they don't tell you your defense or the attack power. So you definitely need Goombella for the ultimate trifecta of getting all three in one Tattle rather than just the health bar. Anyway, at this point in time, it is now time to travel to Hooktail's castle and enter Hooktail's bedroom. I will see you guys there when I get there. Oh my goodness, we made it to the top, boys. Holy crap, dude. That's such a freaking long-ass journey. That took me, what, 10 minutes to get up here? Anyway, to find this wonderful chest, you just need to use Flurry, and I ran into it here, but after I found it once, I just kept walking around to see if there's anything else around here that I need to find. I just kind of left because Hooktail was defeated, and then I lost the chest. So now you're going to see me walk around for 3 minutes, or maybe less, just trying to find this one chest. Oh god, I just hate this task because this badge is so small. And if there was like an indicator of sorts to tell you where the chest is, like, I don't know, like a piece of paper that was just didn't... I don't know if there's like a good way to showcase it, because even then, like, the paper was so big in the original game that made it easier to find the badge. But now that it's not as big, it makes it so much harder, because I think the badge in the original game was in front of the door. And then all I do is walk straight right, and you find it easy. Not this time. So I am still struggling, and I'll cut back to where I actually find the chest. Just give me a second. Oh my gosh, I found the chest. Thank freaking God. Oh lordy. Alright, we found the chest. That just was stupid. Elusive badge was an attack FX badge. Are you freaking kidding me, Mouse? Are you freaking kidding me? All that work for that? That's just... Okay. Okay, well, I'll meet you guys back at the foot of Hooktail's castle. Oh, come on, little Goomba. I don't want to fight you. Alright, let me show you guys a little shortcut. Remember there's a little pipe over here? Now, if you hit this block, it'll go all the way down to the base. But then you go further down, and now you're actually at the base floor, which is lovely. That being said, let's go ahead and exit Hooktail's castle. Go back into Rogueport and talk to Miss Meow, shall we? Alrighty. Oh boy. Okay, here we are, Miss Meows, with your lovely, lovely badge. That face does mean you found the badge? Yeah, after like 20 minutes. Well, this certainly is the badge I was looking for. Oh my, yes. Now, my sweet, promise to hear me out without getting mad. You see, I was the one who hit the badge. I was a little game of mine. You jerk! Come on! You have more badge finding skills than I do. I just thought of something. Perhaps I should just travel with you from now on. Excuse me? Because I'm sure I find lots of badges along the way, don't you think? Now, about that reward, let's see. Take this badge with you that you managed to find, but I expect you to lead me to more. So her reward is the Attack FX badge, but our reward entirely is Miss Meows as our partner. She is the partner that will help us sniff out items and hidden blocks and stuff like that. It's I don't like getting Miss Meows for this reason, but for 100% purposes, we're going to do it. Because if you don't get her from the troubles, you'll just have 6 extra shine sprites laying around, and you won't know what they're for. Well, they're for her. So she can sniff out items and badges. And there was one badge in Chapter 6 that I had a hard time finding, but I found it using Miss Meows of all things. No guides needed. I had to look very hard for this one. But she also do it for, I would say, hidden star pieces, hidden items, hidden blocks, badge chests, so on and so forth. So she can get annoying at times, unless you're like physically looking for a star piece that you're trying to find. Otherwise, I wouldn't pull it out if necessary. Now, she can attack someone using Love Slap or something like that, and then Kiss Thief, she'll steal an item from an enemy in battle. That's very useful if you can see like an enemy has an HP plus badge, a close call, stuff like that. Enough talk about Miss Meows, the lousy partner that she can be. We're gonna go ahead and get the second trouble out of the way. Let's go ahead and head towards the trouble center here. Actually, before I do that, there's one thing I want to get over here. It's not that I need to get over here, but more of on the fact that what was I thinking? Not that. There's a shine sprite back here. I don't think I got this one, did I? No, I did not. So we can squeeze back here to get this shine sprite. There's another thing I want to tackle over here first. And it's actually on the roof of the trouble center here. Just give me 1 second to get back there. Alright, back on this side with the roof of the trouble center now. So all we need to do is take our Yoshi friend here. Go all the way across. There's a couple things we need to grab. The first thing is going to be this star piece that's been eyeballing us in the face for the entire time. And then up here is a shine sprite that we can grab. We just need to hop over this roof. Don't worry, you won't fall. If you do, you'll just fall back to where Darkly likes to hide. But I'm up here for one more reason, and that's going to be this guy way over here. He is the lore of the story of the game. He knows everything that happened in the town, every little bit of information, including about what the curses are and why they became curses in the first place. But each story costs 5 coins. I don't go through it this time because this episode is just about the troubles here. I don't know if I handled it in this chapter or the next chapter as soon as I get chapter 5 done. I'm not certain, but that will be something we'll be coming back to. But on to the trouble center now to get the final trouble for Zest T. And Zest T seeking a legendary book. Find a legendary cookbook for me. It's in a pretty scary place. No way that old gal like me could get any close. Anywhere close. Maybe a house in Rogueport. Wherever she said. Meet her in her house. Alright, so I'll meet you guys at Zesty's house. Alrighty. Here. Hold on. Oh, there's Timing Tutor. Let's go. I am going to buy that. I'm also going to buy Attack FXP. Did I buy that or the W emblem? W emblem. I don't think I'm going to get enough coins at this rate. All 3 of those are badges, by the way. I do want to get the W emblem because I'm not going to get this much coins in a long while. Probably not till after I'm done selling these recipes. That being said, when we are cooking recipes, there are a few we do need to save for later. I'll get to those when we get there. But let's go ahead and talk to Zesty here. Hey, you talking about trouble? Well, it's really important, so listen up, Mr. Klutz. Ages ago, there's a legendary chef by the name of Maitre Delish. Rumor has it you instantly become a better chef by looking at his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book, it's hard to find, but there is one that person who lived in Creepy Steeple that had a copy. I just have to get my hands on that book and help me out, Mr. Stumblebum. Well, I did find that book when we were going through the Creepy Steeple in the first place. Instead of chasing Dupless. Give it here, quickly! Here you go, Miss Grouchy Pants. Ha! I see. Aha! Okay. Sorry if I can't read that fast. I'm just trying to read as fast as the game. Ding! I've got it now. Just glaze a mushroom with a honey syrup for a yummy honey mushroom. Now I can make recipes that require 2 ingredients, and that's some book. Talk about effective. Thank you, Mr. Staggers. This is your reward, the honey mushroom. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients, so just ask me anytime. I'm really going to put my soul in it and cook it with a vengeance from this day on. Okay, cook with a vengeance. One thing I do want to check out is is to put it in the to showcase it. Is for some reason it goes in the recipe book whenever you grab an item that she cooks. So I know that for Chapter 5, there's a recipe that you can cook that's just given to you for free. I don't know if that will go into the recipe catalogs for 100%. I have no idea, but in the next episode, we are going to be cooking a lot of recipes using 2 ingredients, and I will catch you guys in the next one.